in SSC MTS exam 2026 6th February shift. These questions will be very helpful for your upcoming shifts. So watch the video till the end. Let's begin. Who established the city named Deenpanah on the site of ancient Indraprasth? Humayun. How many chambers are there in the heart of amphibians, such as frogs? 3. Bushu festival is primarily celebrated by the Dimasa tribe in which state of India? Assam. By whom was the book, The Greatest, My Own Story, written? Muhammad Ali. What is the total weight of the new 20 rupee coin issued in 2019? 8.54 grams. How many orbits of Earth does the International Space Station, ISS, complete in 24 hours? 16 orbit. Which of the following is a famous folk dance of Nagaland? Le Shalaptu. Through which of the following does oxygenated blood travel from the lungs to the left atrium of the heart? Pulmonary vein. Which Mughal emperor built the Shalimar Bagh in Lahore? Shah Jahan. What is the minimum number of points a player must score to win a standard game in tennis? 4. Where is the Kumbh Mela organized in Uttarakhand? Haridwar. Choose the most appropriate antonym for the word disperse. Gather. Which of the following is an example of a tat vadya string instrument? Sitar. What is a person or belief called who believes that God is present everywhere? God and the universe are identical? Pantheist. The death rate is calculated per how many persons? Per 1000 persons. Adrenaline hormone, also known as the fight or flight hormone, is secreted by which gland? Adrenal gland. On what basis did Dmitry Mendeleev primarily arrange the elements in his periodic table? Similar chemical properties and atomic mass. Kajri is a famous folk dance and singing style of which state? Uttar Pradesh. Who is the author of the book When Love Came Calling? Preeti Shenoy. Cinnabar is the primary ore of which of the following metals? Mercury. Which is the second most widely used metal in the world after steel? Aluminium. In which state is the Mahamastak Abhishek, Mahamastak festival, organized? Karnataka. What does Samyak Charitra mean in Jainism? Right conduct. Which of the following is a type of serve in volleyball? All of the above. Durgapur steel plant was established with the help of which country? United Kingdom. Chonglezon dance is associated with which Indian state? Mizoram. If the death rate is more than the birth rate, the population will decrease. Which blood cells are responsible for helping in blood clotting? Platelets. Who is the author of the book In the Footsteps of Mahatma Gandhi, Sanitation? Sudarshan Iyengar. Under new system of justice in 1772, which two courts were established in each district? Criminal Court and Civil Court. What are the names of the two satellites in the Proba 3 mission? Coronagraph and Occulta. Who is the author of the book Hind Swaraj? Mahatma Gandhi. How many temples are there in Dilwara Jain Temple complex located at Mount Abu? 5. Megasthenes was the ambassador of whom? Seleucus Nicator. Who gave the royal charter to the East India Company in 1600? Queen Elizabeth I. Ganga Dashehra festival is celebrated in which month according to the Hindu calendar? Jesht. The people of the Harappan civilization were unknown to which metal? Iron. What is the correct meaning of the idiom, a whale of a time? To enjoy oneself very much. By which process do plants primarily get rid of excess water? Transpiration. What is the value of 1 kilojoule? 1000 joules. How many subjects were included in concurrent list in original Constitution of India? 47. What is a person called who does not have enough money to pay his debts or basic needs? Pauper. What was the share of the industrial sector in GDP during 1950-51? 11.8%. According to the census 2011, which of the following states had the highest population? West Bengal. Which of the following mountain ranges is not a part of the Himalayan range? Aravalli. Which factor, when increased, causes the kinetic energy of an object to increase? Speed, velocity. Which satellite port was built approximately 105 kilometers away from Kolkata port to reduce its congestion and load? Haldia Port. In which article of Indian Constitution is the procedure for impeachment of President mentioned? Article 61. Due to Coriolis force, winds are deflected to the right in northern hemisphere and to the left in southern hemisphere. Who gave this law? William Ferrell. Which country holds the first position in the Global Firepower Index 2025? United States. What is the primary objective of Shfit payload on Chandrayaan-3 propulsion module? To search for habitable exoplanets. Which significant event took place in Indian history on 13th April, 1919? Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. In which year was the Oil and Natural Gas Commission established? 1956. What is a colloidal system called in which a gas is dispersed in solid medium as seen in a sponge? Solid foam. As of August 2025, number of elected women representatives in India's Panchayati Raj institutions has reached over how many lakhs? 14.5 lakh. What is deducted from GDP at market price to calculate GDP at factor cost? Net indirect taxes. In which year did the State Bank of Mysore merge with the State Bank of India? 2017. NV India report is released by which ministry? Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. In cricket, the term popping is used for crease. By which year has India set the target to increase its installed wind energy capacity to approximately 140 gigawatts? 2030. Which is the most appropriate antonym of the phrase, get back? Depart. Which movement was restarted by Mahatma Gandhi in 1932? Civil Disobedience Movement. As per National Family Health Survey 5, 2019-21, what is the recorded sex ratio, females per 1,000 males, for the total population in India? 1020. In March 2025, which country came into news due to alleged use of a sonic boom or sonic weapon against protesters? Serbia. In which state of India is the famous Pushkar Fair organized? Rajasthan. Select the most appropriate antonym of the given word. Go on. Stop. In which year were Vijaya Bank and Dena Bank merged with Bank of Baroda? 2019. Scott Space Circumstantial Orbital Tracker mission, which was in news recently, developed by which Indian startup? Digantra. When raw materials are processed into valuable products, under which sector does this activity fall? Construction or manufacturing? Which of the following players generally does not wear a helmet? Cricket bowler. What is the most appropriate definition of a molecule? Group of two or more atoms chemically bonded together. What are the two different meanings of the word bank, one of which is related to a river, a riverside, and a financial institution? Which of the following does not come under the primary sector? Disinvestment. In which ocean or sea is the Lakshadweep Islands located? Arabian Sea. Choose the most appropriate antonym for the phrase give up, keep, or continue. Choose the most appropriate antonym for the word depressed, cheerful. Which is the most appropriate antonym of the word dig? Fill.